Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today on the table we have a PSA AK-104. Let's get this review started. All right, folks, we're going to start at the back. We do have a folding brace, triangle brace on the back here. To fold this over, you're just going to push on the bottom here. Just push it up and it will fold over like so. You can access all the controls, including the grip and the trigger, so you can fire this with this brace closed. It's really nice if you're traveling in a backpack or something. You need a little smaller compact package. It's really nice for that. And you can switch off. You can switch out the brace to a stock if you SBR it, or if you just want to put a different brace on. It has a 1913 pick reel back here, so you can take this off with one screw, and then you can switch out to whatever you would like. Moving along, we obviously have the upper and lower receiver here. So coming to the safety here, I do like it does have an extended tab with a little bit of texturing, so I can actually manipulate it with my index finger, which is really nice. So moving down, we do have a TDI Arms grip right here. It's pretty nice. It's just kind of polymer. There's no rubber overmold. It's not too shabby. That is on here. Moving to the trigger, we have an ALG AK trigger. I absolutely love these triggers. So if you've seen my other videos when I'm reviewing AKs and I have these in here, you'll see me complimenting them. They're very nice, very inexpensive too. So if you have an AK and you don't have one of them in, I do suggest upgrading to an ALG AK trigger. It's very nice. It's got just a tiny little bit of take up, and then a very nice break right there. And now let's check out the reset. Got a little bit of let out. Very positive and tactile break. It's a very nice trigger. As I said, I do love these triggers. You can really get up and running at some speed with these triggers. Very nice indeed. You do have the standard mag release right there, the paddle release, which I do like. I do find paddle releases very intuitive, and I do like that a lot. On the other side here, you do have a place for a side mount to come up, which you kind of have both options, I guess, side mount to come up, but you already have a 1913 pick reel on the top here, so it just depends on how you like to run it. I really like the 1913 pick reel on top personally. Then you don't have to buy an extra mount, save you a little bit of money. You do have a rear sight here. Typically you see the rear sight right here, and that would work with your front sight, but they do have it back here, and I think I prefer it back here personally. So yeah, very cool. Have another 1913 pick reel right here on top of your gas tube. So this is actually a hinged dust cover as well, and we'll go over taking it down in just a second. Basically, you just depress this would lift up, and it's hinged, as I said, so it's really nice. I do like that feature also. All the rivets and everything look really, really nice. This gun actually feels absolutely solid. Like, it's got very little to absolutely no wiggle. And with an AK, I always feel like something's moving around, but the quality of construction on this does feel absolutely fantastic. One of the best AKs from PSA. I don't say that lightly because I've had a lot of AKs from PSA to review. So anyway, okay. Moving along, obviously we have your gas block lever right here. Pop that up, take your gas tube off. Now, the rails here are from JL Billet. They are super, super nice. I really, really like these more modern rails. It's got M-lock slots here for whatever you want to put on, if you want to put lights and whatever else on there. So I really like that a lot. Very nice indeed. Now below the rail, we do have a 12.5-inch barrel. It's a 1 in 10 twist. And the accuracy and everything's been fine for me, no problems. It's an AK, so don't expect precision shooting, but it's certainly been okay. Now moving up, you'll notice we have this gigantic break on the front here. This is an SA2. I believe the SA stands for Soviet Arms. That is a fat break, and let me tell you, it does help a ton. Shooting this, it just definitely made it softer shooting. Definitely one of the nicer AKs I've shot for recoil, impulse, and things like that. That brake really does make a big difference. You can take it off, obviously, just like pretty much any other AK. There's a little dimple there you push down, and you can rotate this off if you wish. And there's 3 other settings on here, so obviously we have it set straight up and down, but if for some reason you want to offset, you can do that. There's another 2 settings. I'm not sure why, but you would want that, but obviously you can do it if you want. So very, very cool brake on the front here. I really do like that a lot. And as I said before, obviously this is your front sight. Right there's your iron sight. So cosmetically, as I said, the fit and finish is fantastic on this 104. One of the best I think I've seen out of PSA. So to take this gun down, as I said, you're just going to push down on the tab at the back, just past the dust cover, and lift that dust cover up. As I said, it is hinged. Some people have complained with when you have railed dust covers and you take them off that sometimes they don't hold 0. I feel like this, when being railed, it sits and it holds at 0 a lot better than the ones that would just pop off and you could take off. But they're being railed, I feel like it does hold the 0 better, for me at least. Anyway, okay, so we do have the guide rod here. Just push that forward, the guide rod and spring, slide that out. We do have the trigger up. You're going to want to make sure that is down, which now we are. And then you're going to pull back on the bolt and the bolt carrier. These are hammer forged parts, including the front trunnion. They're all hammer forged parts, which is obviously what you want to hear. And obviously this is filthy because we have been shooting it at the range. It does come with 1 magazine. This is actually PSA's mag. I was actually kind of excited to get a hold of these because they came out a few months ago and I haven't actually physically held them yet. They seem really nice. They've got some reinforced lips, and you got the metal piece back here. So the mags seem really nice, and you can get them at a pretty dang decent price from PSA. Now, how is shooting it? Now, I already alluded to this. Shooting this was really, really nice, especially with that fat brake on the front. Very, very cool. One of the best AKs. Now, I've only really shot PSA's AKs, maybe some other ones, but nothing to note. And I think this might actually be my favorite AK to date, not including, obviously, some other top brands for AKs that are imported and things like that, but certainly from PSA, I think this is my favorite AK that I have shot. As I said, I think the fit and finish is excellent. The feature set's fantastic with the folding brace, the ALG trigger, the Picatinny rail, the rear sight I do like, and the JL billet handguards, super nice, and that chunky brake on the front. You can tell I like this brake. It's very cool. So I shot probably 250 rounds through it, 0 issues, nothing at all. Just loved it. As I said, very, very nice to shoot. Really happy with this one. Highly recommended. It is obviously chambered in 7.62 by 39. So yeah, very cool. Do I like it? I already answered it. Yes, love it. Recommend it. PSA has a lifetime warranty on them as well. As you probably know, of their firearms have a lifetime warranty, so if you have any problems, you can hit them up. But yeah, it's good to go for sure. All right, folks, any questions, any comments, please ask me below. I'm always happy to help out wherever I can. And that's it. All right, folks, until next time, I'll catch you later.